Hello, my name is Chun. I was born in Jinjarong, a town in Selangor, Malaysia, about 60 kilometers from Kuala Lumpur. My parents brought us, me and my older siblings, to Singapore when we were very young. We grew up here. My siblings married here. When we first came to Singapore, we used to live in Pasir Panjang for some years before moving to a rented house at Kampong Glam. It was a shop house with a balcony on top, overlooking Sultan Mosque. It was a community comprised of predominantly Malays, with some Indians and Chinese. And people earn a living from where they lived. At the back of the shop house is an alley where residents living on both sides would put tables in front of their doors and start doing business. Instantly, that quiet alley was transformed into a busy market. That was in the late 1970s. Today, when I visit Kampong Glam again, it's different. It is highly commercialized, but if we were to look at it carefully, there are still pockets of old heritage that survive. In 1987, my parents received their permanent resident status. As a dependent, I will automatically become the second generation PR. This status comes with an obligation, the national service. It didn't go well with me. I used to differentiate myself with my Singapore peers as someone who doesn't need to do NS. Now, I lost their envy. They would laugh at me when they found out. It really wasn't something that I looked forward to. I was enlisted in 1995. Did my BMT at Tekong. Physically, I was not prepared. The training was tough and the regimental environment suffocating. Sergeants were unreasonable. Warrants worst, they were abusive to a certain extent. We are told to only follow instructions, never to question them. BMT was absolute torture to me. And I think every young man of Singapore has been impacted differently, with a different footprint. Some see it good, some see it bad. Regardlessly, we survive. After BMT, I was assigned a vocation of a combat medic. That was when I began to find a deeper purpose and a meaningful cause of NS. It could be because at the medical center it wasn't that regimental, and because we are dealing with people, we think, we ask. Sometimes we get to work with very inspiring medical officer who will take time and effort to teach us new medical subjects. It was very meaningful for me to be part of the SAF then. And I actually hold that feeling until my MR. I see my growing up here very much similar to that of the economic development journey of Singapore. A product made in Malaysia exported to Singapore for further value added process. Even till today and for the future, I do see this economic cooperation between Singapore and Malaysia a critical aspect of progress.